Ryan back in December of 2015. Ford had it in the corner. Shot clock is under 10. That'll be a familiar refrain here tonight. And the freshman Davison loads up for three. Too much on it. And a foul on the loose ball. That's against the Badgers, their first.
Is much improved here in his graduate senior year at the University of Virginia. Redshirt as a freshman has continued to get better and better as his career has gone along.
61st straight. And we welcome you to game number 2 of the Big Ten ACC Challenge here tonight. Just underway, almost 3 minutes gone here in Charlottesville, Virginia. Wisconsin off of a three-point try from Davison, and former Virginia and NBA guard Corey Alexander on hand with you here tonight with the Wahoos opening up an early 5-point lead.
And you get an early look at the development of Kyle Guy and where the progression for his game has gone. Not just a three-point shooter, has to be able to put the basketball on the floor and really be a threat to attack the rim to keep his teams off balance.
Trice rejected by Salt.
And the second time in this game that Kyle Guy's been able to show his ability to put the ball on the floor. Trice, and he's going to be that guy that's really going to have to step it up offensively, especially for Wisconsin. He plays the point guard position, but played heavy minutes last year, and now he's called upon to be much more of an assertive scorer for this year's team.
Last year's 6th man on this Badgers squad goes short off front iron. Reavers soaring in to try and get it. And Pat Driscoll, the veteran official, says the ball belongs to Virginia.
Absolutely. And you're here. So therefore, with my cousins, that means it has to be a big game.
That is a lead balloon to the name factor of this matchup. Reavers, too much, tried to tip it. Volleyball's right into the hands of Isaiah Wilkins. He led the team from three-point range last year at 50%. Coming in today, just a hair under that at 48% through 6 games. Davison trying to shake Hunter. Great hedge from Diakite, who swats it away, and it's Virginia with a 3-on-2 advantage. Guy draws a blocking foul on Davison. A soft double down on the perimeter from Diakite. Ford has his passing.
Let them say it won't be a 24-point victory in Lansing, though. I'm not saying they can't win. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to be by 24.
Hap turned right into a double team. The size advantage going up against Reavers in the post.
Now this is the interesting part. Seeing Davison really at more of a point guard or a 2-guard posting up, and that's one of the areas we saw Wisconsin practice on last night. They're going to try to take advantage of when they have a guy like Kyle Guy guarding Davison. They think that he's going to be better on the block.
This time a 3-point try. The lead consistent for Virginia tonight, surging to 8. Reavers unable to slice it to 5.
Today's AP poll, I would say Notre Dame.
Duke, number 1.
Well, I thought that was too easy.
No, I don't know the answer. I'm unsure.
Well, here's the answer. There are actually 13 players who have a red shirt during their career on these 2 rosters. That's a lot. And that's one of the cultures from both of these 2 programs is they will use that red shirt to allow guys to develop, assuming that you're going to be better as a 5th year than you are as a 1st year. Hard play by Reavers. We talked about his basketball IQ, and he's showing a bit of it right now, and he's going to have to show on the offensive end of the floor as Ethan Happ picked up his 2nd foul right before the timeout and probably will miss the remaining 3 minutes. The freshman's going to have to grow up quick.
And just 6 seconds on the shot clock. Trice is going to have to pull. That's a 3-pointer. Denver Nugget.
Absolutely, and of course, you know, being that we're doing a Wisconsin game, I've got to give a shout out to my boy, Kenosha's finest. Kenosha's own Nick Van Exel's birthday today. Happy birthday to my man, Nick the Quick. Wisconsin quality minutes, especially on the defensive end of the floor and on the boards where they need it. We talked about Virginia and what they've been able to do on the offensive boards early in this game, but Wisconsin has really gotten a hold of that, and Reavers has been a big reason why.
Davison went behind the back, but he was stalled.
Considering the environment and who they're playing, no one is surprised about a low-scoring game between these two. Of course, the iconic 48-38 game that happened between the two of these programs back in 2013 always comes to mind.
Offensive foul, that's on Trice. That's good. You didn't make me work too hard.
No. I know you got that one. I know you had
times
that.
2.
I know you had that math in you. And Wisconsin post presence for Virginia on the block. Hasn't taken more than 5 shots in the game so far. Yet when he's gotten some opportunities down low, he's been able to take advantage of them.
Wisconsin playing 4 out and 1 in. ESPN 100 a couple years ago. Hap underneath. That was a beautiful feed. Gets his own rebound. Through a double team. And this time turned away.
Yeah, that's
they call it choke. Where the same side, the strong side wing player will come in and just token double down on the post.
But the choke is just to allow post players to feel like they don't have as much room to operate, yet you're still playing one-on-one defense.
Davison, the former high school quarterback.
Really what was going on, but he was very lethargic, didn't have the energy, and it eventually just had to sit down. But Virginia really fell off at the end of the year because he's a guy that they depend upon so much for not only the leadership, but the intangibles on the court as well.
Playing just 5 minutes in 2 NCAA tournament games, including none against Florida. So Salt comes up. He's 0 for 4 from deep, and Guy, just missing that one, is 1 for 5. So an uncharacteristic night from 3-point range for both guys.
But Guy has gotten it done inside the paint. He's a great rebounder defender. Isaiah Wilkins, we talked about, is the glue guy, but the best offensive player of that bunch is Mamadi Diakite, and you got just a glimpse of.
Badgers right now shooting 33% and just 15% from 3, 2 for 13. That's a long 2, no good.
In the first half, he's a left-hander, but very good around the basket, using both hands to be able to finish over the defense. And even more importantly, the ACC Player of the Year in Justin Jackson. So those 4 guys did a lot for North Carolina, especially on the offensive end of the floor. And right now, they're trying to figure out how to do a defensive stand against Mamadi Diakite, who has shown that he's capable of scoring on the low post.
Reavers turns it over off of Salt's left hand.
In comparison to his left hand, which is his dominant hand, especially when he's attacking the rim.
Graduate student in the School of Education has been giving lessons today to the Wisconsin defense. 42-26, near the midway mark of the second half. Hap just trying to help make something happen here.
And this is the point now for a guy like Ethan Happ, for as good as he is, he can't settle and really allow the offense to run. He's got to become more aggressive on the offensive end of the floor and start to try to make plays on his own.
Well, he's the team leader in assists. Showing good vision there. On the floor right now, you've got Davison, Ford, Pritzel, and Happ on the inside, trying to get himself open against Salt. That's a physical contest there with 3:24 to go as Happ takes it in. That's a 3-point shooter. Had the ball go right through his hands. Ford. Pritzel with an out of